Well, hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Eek Acres. In this video, I wanted to give some free advice. And no, nobody's asking for this, but I like to help people as much as I can, and I'm not ever going to ask for a dime to do it. And I want to help people because, as you guys know, a lot of people all around the world, and especially right here in the United States, are struggling to make a living. And I'm telling you guys, the jobs that are out there away from home are going away. They're going away like the rotary phone went away. It's going to become obsolete. This is why everyone is taking their living to online. And a lot of things, what I hear from people is, well, Kev, I'm not like you and I'm not like everyone else and blah, 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 and I can't do this and I can't do that. And that's your roadblock right there. I'm going to tell you guys, especially you ladies that are watching, because I know a lot of the females on my channel, if not all the females on my channel, are either a mother or a grandmother. And I'm going to tell you guys how you can make a living, and men are doing this too. Now, Bridget used to be a teacher, and she used to work in a school teaching kids, little kids, just like first and second grade. And she tells me all the time, she says, that was my calling. I wish I could be a teacher again. And I told her, I says, well, you can. And here's how you do it. Instead of going to a school and teaching to a set number of children that are only made up of your classroom, say maybe you got 20 kids, 25 kids, and that's your class. Well, when you're in a physical building, you're only reaching those 20 or 25 children. When you're a teacher online, you can reach millions of children. Millions of children. I typed in at the top of YouTube search, story time for children. When I typed that in, I was blown away at the money these people are making on YouTube catering to children. Making little animated cartoon shows that are only 6 and 10 minutes long. Some of them are 2 hours long. But regardless of the amount of length of the video, how long the video is or how short the video is, they're getting millions and millions of views in a short amount of time. There was a video on there that even had over 1 million views in 3 months. Those videos are making big money on YouTube. So if you want to make a living, all you have to do, now listen to what I'm telling you, you buy an inexpensive mic. Like what I would use when I would do a live stream. I still have it. It's still right next to my computer. You buy a really good mic. And I think I paid like $50 for the mic. And it works flawlessly. And it has great sound. $50 investment. Then you go online and you find a bunch of images that relate to the story. So let's say if you're telling a story that involves mice. You know, a mouse eating a cookie. He goes into the kitchen at night while the owner is sleeping, and he gets the cookie and he takes it back to his mouse nest. It's a story for kids. And you use cartoon images, and now you're narrating. You're just reading a story. You could even read it from a book. You could go to a thrift store and buy children's books for like 25 cents, 50 cents. You get these children's books and you read from the book. And then as you're recording your voice, reading from this children's book, you use imagery that coincides with the story that you're reading. And these people are getting hundreds of thousands of views and millions of views. If you don't believe me, type in at the search bar at the top of YouTube, story time for children, and just look at the videos that are coming up and how recent they were uploaded and the views these videos are getting. Why? Because single parents that don't have a lot of time and they want to get stuff done in the house, they want something that's good quality content that's going to entertain their child so they can get the dishes done, they can get the laundry done. They're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. They're entertaining children when parents need that help. They need like some type of entertainment babysitter, but it's also learning. You're teaching these kids something. You could do things where it's like 2 + 2 = 4. You could use apples. You could use little critters like chipmunks. So they have that imagery to put with the math. There's all kinds of ways that you can teach children. And so I told Bridget, I said, there's your calling. That's what you could do to replace your job, and you'd make a killing doing it. You'd make a killing doing it. If I can make what I'm making just sitting here on a step and talking to my phone and upload it, and I can make over $1,500 a month doing this. Imagine if you were telling stories for children and you were getting 3 to 6 million views per video. That is thousands of dollars per month. I know this because when I did my camper build, that was the only video in my life out of all the videos that I've done that reached more than 1.5 million views, and that video was paying me a lot of money. So imagine if you had a bunch of them like that. And when you go on the channels of these people that tell stories to kids, their videos are all in the millions. It's nuts, you guys, the money you can make. So when people say, well, I can't do this and I can't do it, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Why would you want to go and work at a job where you got to put up with the society today? You got to put up with the long hours, the crap pay, no benefits, putting wear and tear on your vehicle, having to leave your home every day. Why? Everybody's going to the internet to make money today, and there's all kinds of ways to do it. And I'm telling you guys this advice for free, and I could tell you all different types of ways to where you guys can make content to make money. I mean, look at what I'm doing. I have no backdrop, no studio. I just talk about whatever because I'm real. I just come to you as just a normal human being that people can relate to, because the problems you have is the problems I have. We're all the same, and vice versa. And people like that because they can relate to somebody. So somebody don't feel alone in this world. They're like, well, yeah, I understand because I suffer with that same thing. If you like to cook and you like to eat and you love to work in your kitchen, start doing content. Get a little tripod that holds your phone and have it aimed at the stove, and then just talk about the recipe you're making. Say, well, today's video, I'm going to be making homemade goulash. There's people out there that don't even know how to make goulash, these younger kids. Teach these younger kids how to cook. There's all kinds of ways that you could do content on your video, and it will grow much faster than you could ever think. Much faster than you could ever think, you guys, and you can make enough money to afford you to live the lifestyle you want to live that no job out there is going to pay you. They're just not. It's all about take to make them rich, and then they just give you peanuts. And they keep you on that rat wheel, and it's not going to get you anywhere. Today, you got to be smart. You got to work smart, not hard. That's why you've heard that saying your whole life, because it's true. You got to work smart and not hard. Those jobs out there will kill you. They will wear you down. They'll make you so exhausted. You don't even have to leave your house. Everybody's got a phone. Everybody's got a phone, and it takes perfect high-definition video, and it's got a great mic. Why not let your phone earn you a living? Let that phone pay for itself. That bill you pay every month, the cost of that brand new iPhone, whatever it might be. I use an Android. Let that make money for you. You don't even have to leave the house. And people are like, well, it takes too long to make money. It's going to take a little bit, but it don't take long. It doesn't, because when you got something that's popular, like doing things for kids, it grows fast. Now, come on. Getting over 1 million views in 3 months? Tell me that's not quick. That's a lot of people watching that video. That's entertaining a lot of kids. 1 million parents clicked on that video for their kids to watch that video. Another one had 4.6 million views in 6 months. Do you guys understand the kind of money those videos are making on YouTube? Those parents are raking in crazy AdSense on just telling a 4 or 6 minute story with cartoon imagery to a child. You're telling me you can't do that? And men and women are both doing it. And you're just narrating the story through a microphone, which is being recorded, and then you just put imagery that you can find imagery for anything under the sun off the internet. I've done it for years. I've done it all the time. All the time. It's super, super simple. Super simple. And you stitch it together as a slideshow of just photo after photo after photo. You don't even have to video anything. You're just putting pictures in there. Enough pictures to go for the whole timeline of the narration. And these people are making thousands of dollars. So I told Bridget, I says, hey, you want to be a teacher? Go online, be an online teacher. Read to these kids. Show little cartoon slideshows and everything, and have text at the bottom so they can follow along. And parents click that on to entertain their child so they can get the dishes done, the laundry done, so they can run the vacuum, go out and check the mail, frees up their time. Kids are learning something because it's not just nonsensical trash. It's actually something that's teaching kids something. teaching them values, teaching them how to count, teaching them how to read, using their imagination. I'm telling you guys, there's all kinds of ways. You can either change with the times or get left behind, because that's where it's going. This is why you see so many creators coming to you from their car, from their basement, from their front yard, their steps, wherever, complaining about where this world is going and that they can't make it. Well, I'm telling you how you make it is you go online, you jump on the bandwagon, because this is what people are doing. And this is why they are doing what they're doing. It's not because they love being a video creator. It's because it's what they have to do to earn a living, because it pays them so much more. I'm making more doing YouTube right now, and have been for months, more than any job in my entire life has ever paid me. And I don't even have to leave Eek Acres. I just can come out here and sit on the steps and talk to you guys. I can talk to you guys from my van. I mean, come on, you guys. You talk anyway. Why not document it and talk about something that people can relate to, whether it's the weather, whether it's finances, whether it's cooking. You guys, there's a billion topics out there. I'm glad that some people took me up on my advice, because they thanked me and they said, thanks to you, Kevin, I started a YouTube channel and I love it. And they're doing it, and they continue to do it to this day. One of them don't live too far from here. It's the way to make a living, you guys, because no corporation that you work for is going to be bigger than Google. Google is one of the biggest corporations on planet Earth, and they've got the money to pay everybody. If they go broke, it's the end of the world, because if they can't survive, nobody can. And they get their revenue from all the advertisers that make money by putting ads on channels, and that's how you get paid. That's how you make your money. And then YouTube pays you a percentage of that. Super simple way to do it. I told Bridget, it says, become a teacher online and have really good content for kids, and read stories and teach kids stuff. You know, teach them how to read, teach them how to do math. I'm not a teacher, but sky's the limit. She knows how to do it. I don't. But I told her, I said, this is how you can become a teacher without having to go back to school, without having to get any type of state licensing, without having to get any training, without having to physically go to some school. Have an online school for children. Have an online platform to entertain kids so parents can get things done in the house, to give parents a break, and at the same time their kids are learning something, so it's a win-win situation. Anybody can do it. All you need is your phone and a microphone. That's it. And then just use imagery. That's it. And there's even videos on YouTube that will show you, if you have editing software, how you can animate those images using AI and other tools, where it'll make those images move. So like if a little cartoon character is over here and another one's here, this one will move over to this one. It makes it all move. Super simple, super easy to learn. That's my advice for you guys today. Find something that you can do to make money online. There is 1,000,001 ways to do it. Because I'm telling you guys, it could afford you to not only pay your bills and your groceries and your mortgage payment. Right now, I make enough to have a car payment on a brand new automobile. And the only reason why I don't do it is because I got a perfectly good paid for vehicle in the garage. But I make enough right now to where I could afford a $700 a month car payment. Just doing YouTube. Plus, I pay all the bills here. Doing YouTube will make you more money than any employer. I promise you that. You just have to take the steps to do it. It's not that hard. You don't even have to show your face. These people that are narrating these kids' stories, they're just speaking, and it's only their voice they're using, and then they're using imagery to go along with the story, and that's all they're doing is speaking into a microphone, and these people are paying their mortgage doing that. Do you understand this? They're paying their car payments doing this. They're buying their groceries doing this, and they don't have to leave the house. This affords these mothers to be at stay-at-home moms, because a lot of moms are even doing this. They're making money to support their family, and they're also helping other families in the process. Think about it. But there's going to be people that will think about it and never act upon it. And then there's people that will, once they hear it, they will act upon it, and it will change their life. Be the ones that act and not the ones that just dream, because dreaming will get you nowhere. Because what I'm telling you guys is the God's honest truth. Don't take my word for it. Go look at what these channels are earning. Go look at the views. Go look at the subscriptions. It's way more than any creator that I watch is doing. These people that are making stories and educational videos for children, mind-blowing the views that they're getting. These people are banking serious money per month. On the 21st of every month, these people are making thousands of dollars, and they're just making videos from their home for children. I told Bridget, I said, there's your calling. You want to be a teacher again? There's a good way to reach more than just a classroom. You can reach the world. And I says, and you'd be very good at it because you've got the perfect voice. She has the best voice I ever heard. When I talked to her back when we were states apart on the phone, she had the most soothing, relaxing voice over the phone. It was unbelievable. I told her, I says, you need to make a living with that voice. I really do believe that. There's my advice for you guys today. Think about it, and anybody can make a living on YouTube. Go with what your passion is, go with what you know, and share it with the world, and it will reward you for doing so. And you'll be so glad you did, because never again will you need an employer, because YouTube's going to be around for generations. It's going to be around for a long, long time. There's my advice for today, and I didn't charge you a damn thing for it. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.